All right, so I'm here with my beautiful client, Karla. Welcome back again. This is our second interview together, all the way from Pennsylvania. Hi, Karla.
Hello.
I feel like we're on a game show. I feel like I'm on a host of a game show. But I interviewed you, Karla, roughly 5 months ago. You'd started the program with me about 4 months before that. So we've been working together now online for roughly 9, 10
10
months.
months. 10 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
November 1st. We started on November 1st.
There you go. And it's
Yeah.
been an amazing journey. I'm extremely proud of your achievements. I guess first up, what could you share with anybody who's watching now about what you've achieved in that time? Like what stands out to you as major wins, whether it be physical, emotional, or habits?
Well, I've only probably lost about 10 or 12 pounds since I initially started, but I feel like I have maintained. I'm not having the wild swings in my weight the way I used to. Okay. That my weight is like staying much more consistent. And the weight that I'm losing is pretty much staying off, which is really something I've never been able to do before. So it's kind of like it's encouraging. Um, I've I've gone from doing just Zumba like 3 or 4 times a week to doing weights and walking a lot. Like I'm trying to get in 4 to 5 miles a day walking, and I'm doing other kind of cardio type stuff. I found some other like videos online where I just do some, jumping jacks and things like that. Um, and the thing that besides my weight, the progress that I've seen has mostly been in my clothes because my pants are all baggy now. And my my husband says that my butt has never looked so good. Yeah, he says
Great.
that yeah, just at least every day.
Ah,
Um, and
perfect husband. We
so,
give him a big tick.
so that's encouraging. And I've also like really cut back on I used to drink not a lot of wine, but like say 2 or 3 glasses a week, and I'm down to at most 1 glass of wine a week. So that's helped. And I think that's also helped me in my sleeping. Like I feel like I'm sleeping more restfully. I'm getting more I don't know what the word would be. I'm getting efficient sleep. I feel like when I wake up in the morning, I'm much more rested. I'm not tossing and turning so much. Um, and I feel a lot sprier, I guess, for my age. In fact, my husband and I were out shopping. I can't remember where we went. And he handed me this box that weighed 40 pounds. And I was actually like, he said, "Oh, you can't handle this." And I said, "Oh, I bet I can." And I carried it out to the car with no problem. So those are just some of the things I've seen, the improvements I've seen. And last week when we were down at the beach, we had these beach chairs that were very low to the sand. And I used to have the hardest time getting up out of those beach chairs because they're so low. And I was able to like just practically jump out of that beach chair because my legs are so much better toned. My muscle is much better in my legs. So I noticed that right away. And I said, "Oh, this is definitely because I've been working out." So
Fantastic. It's been so amazing to watch your progress. I want to clarify for anybody watching now is that when we started working together, and obviously I've never met you in person, Karla, so you've been doing all
no.
of this on your own, with me there in the background, sort of guiding you and giving you tips and programming exercises for you. When you started, we didn't just start, we didn't go gung ho and start with a whole range of confusing things. You started with a very gentle easing in process, and we gradually
Yes.
adjusted. And you've even invested over the months in buying some new dumbbells. You've only just increased again to buy some new dumbbells that are heavier.
Yes.
So you've had a beautiful progression. And with that progression, we've seen your weight drop very steadily. How do you feel the process of being coached online? How does that work for you? For someone who's watching this video thinking, oh, I really need to see a person face to face, what do you feel the benefits have been of having me in the background there?
Well, I think if I felt like when we started working together, I felt like I already knew you because I had like done every Zumba video you had on YouTube. So when we finally connected, I kind of felt like we already had like I already knew you. And so I was a little bit leery about doing a online coaching. But I think I'm the kind of person that I have enough inner drive that I just need a little encouragement, or I just need somebody to check on me every now and then and give me a little push. And I'm more than willing to try new things. So
Yeah, fantastic. And that's definitely key. Something as a trainer for me is making sure that people don't rely on having an appointment face to face and me telling them what to do and they're not thinking about it themselves. The beauty of this is that you actually get to learn and coach yourself and motivate
mhm.
yourself and create that intrinsic motivation and discipline to succeed. Um, so I guess, yeah, it's been a fantastic journey, Karla. If there's anybody watching now that's really hesitating, what would you say to them if they've been putting off their changing their lifestyle and changing their habits? If someone's, really hesitating and sort of wasting precious time, perhaps in their 60s or 70s, what would you say to them?
I would say you have nothing to lose by except weight. um to try it. At first I didn't know how long I would stay in the program. And I thought, my husband and I talked about it, and we said, well, he said, we'll give it 3 months and see how it works out, and if you like it, keep it up. And so I obviously 10 months later, I'm pleased with the results that I've had. And I like it when you call me to task sometimes. And I mean, I was a little leery about doing this online. And in fact, I mentioned it to some of my friends, and they said, how can you do that when it's online? And she's all the way in Australia. And, it's like she's there when I need her. So and I said, and she stays on my butt. So
Yeah. Yeah, and I think having that the knowledge, obviously, of giving you the exercises that are helping you with your day-to-day activities. Like you mentioned, it's not just about the weight dropping, it's about you being able to get up and down off those low chairs. It's about you being able to carry heavy things. You're
mhm.
in your very early 70s, very, very
Yes,
early 70s. You've still got
very,
another,
very.
right? And you've still got a lot of time to live, that we want you to have the best quality of life. So,
Mhm.
putting the weight aside, what you are capable of doing and what you've achieved in terms of building strength and stamina and even confidence. I hope that you recognize that as well, that self-confidence in your ability. Um,
Yes, for
yeah.
sure.
So that's been really exciting to watch. I'm really, once again, grateful for you believing in this, taking a risk in this process, but
Mhm.
believing in me. And I really thank you for your trust. And anybody who's listening, and hopefully they will see what you've achieved and you've inspired them. So thank you so much, Karla.
Oh, you're welcome.